Okay, thanks. Okay, how does that sound? We're checking the sound so that we don't have the same situation I had yesterday. You can't see. So maybe go in the kitchen and see. Checking, testing this sound. This is how I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna do some things with this. How's it sound? Yeah? All right, let's go. Hello. Okay, so this is day 2 of me repatterning my energetic investments from one major thing from my nervous system is from a scrolling app, which is absolutely designed to destroy us. I've just accepted that, and I have to repattern my energetic investments, even if that means starting over from 0 or 3,000, I should say, on YouTube. So let's open up with a vagus nerve reset. First, you want to test your vagus nerve. So look to your left, really get an idea of what that feels like, how far you can look behind you, what your eyesight feels like when you're looking this direction. If you have any pain in your neck and your back, do the next way, other way. That's pretty sore for me. Okay, now look center, interlace your fingers, pull up on the skin of your neck just a little bit, point your elbows to the ceiling, keep your head forward and look up to the left. And what you're doing, you're looking for a release. Breathe in through your nose. Make sure your tongue is on the roof of your mouth. That's correct tongue posture. This could take 5 seconds, 5 minutes. There's no right or wrong way to do this, and if maybe you've never done it, it can take quite a while for your body to actually relax, and I'll give you the information about this after we do it. So look to the right side. It's almost like blurry for me. There we go. Okay, unwind. Come to the center. Oh wait, just a moment. In these vulnerable positions, hands behind your head, keeping your focus on one thing, all of these things, they tell your body that you're safe. So our nervous system is able to stop clenching, and our vagus nerve is a huge part of that. Your SCM muscle lives on top of your vagus nerve. So if this is tense, which for most people it is, you see people that are like this, and their traps are really high up, they're just carrying the weight of the world that they have decided to carry, and we don't have to decide to do that anymore. We can release that. I don't know if you recognize, but even me doing that practice, I settled into a whole new energy. I was excited about doing this, and I learned from yesterday, and so I was kind of had to like the excitement feeling that is, if we've had anxiety in our life, most people, then we attach that feeling to anxiety. But the truth is it can be excitement, especially if you're passionate about something. So even in a moment where you're feeling like, and you kind of want to shake and hurry around, center that and decide, this is excitement because I'm passionate about something. It's not a negative thing. So going from resetting our vagus nerve, and now that you've done that, actually look to the side. Whoa, my range of motion is so much better. Whew, what a relief. But now whenever I tilt my head back, I feel some strain here, right here. So what I do, what I'm going to go in after that, I'm not here right now, but what I would do is I would take this ball, a tune-up ball, and I would lay on it, and that would release what was stuck in my neck. It just moved down to another weak spot, which is a very common thing for me. This is what I've decided to call energy tracing. So if I'm looking here and this is good, my range of motion is good, my eyesight's clear, and then I look up, that doesn't hurt. If I look up, that is not comfortable. So I'm going to bring that ball and come back here and roll, but I'm not going to do that right now. So then look to your right. That's way better. I even have a sigh of relief from that, you know. And if you feel like you're still clouded when you look in those directions, if you feel like that wasn't satisfactory enough, do it again. Make this a regular practice in your day. It takes 2 minutes to do it. So after I do that, then I like to go to the SEM, which runs right here from under your ear all the way to your collarbone. We want to locate it. You can do that by turning your head the other direction, grabbing this muscle here. It's that rope that's in your neck. And we're going to want to pinch all the way from under the ear, behind the ear, I should say. Mine's pretty sore there. It's super tight, like really well done. It shouldn't be this way. The SCM muscle is also called the muscle of youth, because whenever this muscle is relaxed, your face relaxes. You don't get the tension inside your face where you'll begin to create wrinkles from the expression. So I like to just pull and tug on this. I've decided one of the greatest weights I was carrying was performance on social media. And it just kept coming to the surface of every time I pick up my phone to create content, I was like, this is not my most authentic self. And so this surfacing for me, this shadow surfacing for me has brought all my tension right back up here. And what I do whenever I'm really tense and I'm processing something super deep, I like twitch and I keep my breath in my chest, and then I genuinely believe like wherever my weak points are, where I've been holding trauma my whole life, it steals it. And for lack of a better way to explain this, it grabs it and it steals my breath. And so all of these practices bring me back to center, and I am sure to use my tongue posture as much as possible, which is sticking your tongue to the roof of your mouth. See the difference? Allows you to go from your chest to your diaphragm. So as we're working on the SCM muscle, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And it may take a while for you to get your breath from your chest to your diaphragm. The best thing to do is use a count. So let's start with 4. Breathing in through your nose with your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Correct tongue posture. Start now. For me, because those voids have been stealing my breath, I had to yawn just to get my breath to come down to my diaphragm. And I can work with people for days and still see that the breath stays in the chest. If you're blowing, you're not taking a diaphragm breath, you're breathing into your chest, and it's not telling your body that you're safe, because the safer we are, the more calm we are, the deeper breaths that we take. So, breathe in for 4 again. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 6 through your nose. So whenever you're breathing in through your nose and with the correct breathing technique, your belly's going to expand. And then whenever you're blowing out, your belly's going to go in. So as you're working on your SCM and mindful of your nervous system, should be always forefront here. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And it actually looks way better, right? The posture. On the other side. And one side could be way more tense than the other. So my idea for creating this live, one, I don't like editing videos and stuff. I would prefer to just be sitting with you next to me right now in the physical, and this is the closest thing I can get to that. I feel like my work is best transmitted whenever I'm raw, real, unscripted, unplanned. Don't have to find a fucking audio that matches. You know, all of these things inside the digital world, inside scrolling apps, have really fucked us up, and our nervous system is failing because, like, you're just boom, boom, boom. Or if you're a creator and your content does really well, you get stuck in the performance and seeing the comments, the likes, the how well is it doing, and it's not the world I want to live in. It's so distant and separated. And so I have to honor my own path of going against the grain and doing what feels right inside. And I started Mama Shell by talking about some weird stuff because I'm a pretty unique person and I need to begin showing that version of me. And that's what I'm here doing with you. It's my intention. It's for you to see me, not in 7 seconds, but in however long I want to fucking talk. And about whatever I want to talk about. And I don't want to be part of an algorithm. I want to be part of a search engine. So if you're coming here, it's because you actually care about whatever the frequency that we both align to. I think, in my prediction, social media is going to totally tank soon because so many people are waking up to the war on our nervous system. Alright, so check your range of motion, do a full circle, really pay attention. We have been so conditioned to feel pain in our body that we don't do anything about it because it's so normalized. It's just what it is, right? Or I'm getting old, or I have this injury. That's not normal, and it's not okay. And we're the only ones who can change that. So, that's what we're doing here today. So, feel the rotation. That right there is pretty sore for me. This morning routine that I'm going to do, I have one more thing. This you can do in 5 minutes in the morning. You do your vagus nerve, you massage your SEM, you do it before bed as well. And then the next one we're going to do is lymph draining. So you want to stand up. And these steps matter. Start here at your collarbone. There's a major lymph passageway here. And you don't have to be too rough. However, I like to be a little bit more rough than you'll see other people who do lymph draining. I want to get like in there to the fascia too and really break shit up. Really move out those emotions so I can process it all. Release it. Tap. Then you're going to go up to behind your ears. So if you're ever doing facial massage, you need to be opening up these two passageways before you even start using your gua sha or anything, or that isn't going anywhere. Okay. Third, this is called the Big Six. If you have really thick skin or what you want to call fat here, most of the time, it's just your lymph blocked. So if you did this massage, you can de-bloat yourself, your whole body fully. Move out some lymph and learn that your body is a perfectly designed system. As long as you take care of it, it'll take care of you. But whenever you start trusting other people in white coats to tell you how to take care of your body, then you stop knowing your power, and then you stop taking care of your body because you think someone else is going to do it for you. That's what they wanted you to learn. This is a really nice one. You can really de-bloat yourself too with this one. Everything gets moving. Really take some time with it. So I'm going fast because I feel like I'm supposed to make this faster for y'all so that you feel like you want to do it in the morning. but that's my nervous system wanting to move quicker. So I'm going to repattern that right here and right now. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to thank my nervous system. I'm going to thank my digestive system. All of these systems that only work together whenever we're working them together and acknowledging them. Okay, now you go here, here, groin. I'm sure many of you felt your lymph nodes here. This is a great place to remember to drain, just like we are right now. So this is number 4. Number 5. Remember your tongue posture. Remember to keep your tongue at the roof of your mouth and breathe in through your nose. And then 6. We're looking to get off the floor. And if you feel like you can't do that yet, then just do this. But you need to be lifting your body. This needs to be happening. And if you are someone who lives somewhere where you stand in line, if you stand anywhere, instead of standing, start bouncing. So much better for you. You can just move around. And then this will also make you decide to not give a shit about what people think of you who are watching, who are looking at you, because you're just inspiring them, if anything, to be more authentic. That's what this is all about. Okay, now some cacao. Let me see how things are going. So, this is my hemp yoga mat. I decided to purge my whole life of synthetic fabrics, and the yoga world is so bad. It's so bad, full of plastic. It's crazy. I don't really do a lot of yoga, but I do a lot of movement. So I ordered this from Hemp Nath. It's the best freaking thing ever because I travel around the farm and off the farm to work with people and do body work and physical shadow work, the stuff we're doing right now. And it's super lightweight. So this is the most common tool I use, a yoga block. Again, I'm not putting that shit on my face. So I put it in my linen quince bag just to protect myself. So you'll find that this exercise really opens up some stuff. Again, because our SCM muscles are tight from tense, keeping our breath up here, keeping our breath in our chest. This is a great stretch. Keep this around. It doesn't have to be a yoga block. It can be anything. Oh! Little froggy is staring at me. It's a poison dart frog. It's so cute. Oh, Lord. So you want to put your head here. This, with your hands in front of you, is like the introduction. If you want even more, a deep breath. Do it here. So I'm not going to stay with this for too long, but I want to show you this exercise because it really has changed my life. I carry a lot of tension in my neck and my breath is getting stuck there. So this has helped me a lot. So, I was having some earlier when we were talking, or I was doing this stretch, and I said it hurts in my back. This is stretching that out quite a bit, turning my head the opposite direction. My intention with this going live is to share my information while hopefully hopefully I'm inspiring you to love on your body more. And for me to not feel like I have to perform by talking fast and coming up with all of this stuff and blah, 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 blah. You're going to stay or you're not. And I have no control over that. I'm just going to be me. So another thing that I really like to do is open my heart. I do that first thing in the morning with a cup of cacao, always, and some cannabis. But this is a good stretch. Arms out wide. My heart is open to receive. My heart is open to receive more and more and more. My heart is open to receive. My palms are open to receive more and more. My palms are open to receive. So, before I go, I'd like to show you how to do a psoas muscle release. Well, this is going to help. Let's use our yoga block again. So your psoas is your hip flexor. And the first day of your life where something happened and you clenched, something scared you, trauma occurred, your psoas has been clenched ever since. So one of the ways that I have released my psoas while also remembering my sensuality as someone who's been celibate for like 5 years, but of course having a partner and a baby, and the half of that is exactly 2.5 years each time, which is interesting. A lot of my focus has been on not having attention from men. So to repattern that, instead of I don't want attention from men, what happened is I just went, my sensuality just diluted, dissolved, and I've been doing different moves to remember my sensuality. And those are vulnerable moves. Vulnerable moves that tell your body I'm safe, but also remind you, oh, I'm sensual. So this is a good start. And this might even feel too tight for you. You want it actually more above your buttocks. So you can immediately feel the pressure, and you can drop your legs open wide like this. It's a really good one. Also more like introduction. Allow things to surface. This is something you want to do where you have the space to really just surrender into it, because the more you surrender, the more you feel your body surrender. So always take, anytime that you have to do physical shadow work, do it. But also maybe say no to some things so that you can start saying yes to yourself, because a night in, spending hours where you would have been out having dinner with people you don't like, you could be taking care of yourself. Let your legs fall open. You can rock from side to side, which is kind of a nice massage. So I feel like what this will look like right now is us coming here. You want to come here and meet me for this in the mornings. And do your own thing too with a guided thing. And I just talk. I just share. So it'll be things that I share of my spiritual shadow work, And maybe that information helps you process whatever you're going through. Maybe something that you didn't even know that you had, that you could go through. So I'm going to vulnerably and transparently share my physical and spiritual shadow work, because the two together will change your life. And you can just listen in. You can talk in the comments, or maybe I'll do a live where you get to communicate. That'd be cool. So let's end it here. Take care of you. And we'll see you guys. It's for your heart. Listen. Let your heart soften.